Good evening, everyone. Today, our today our topic is faults are thicker, whereas love is thin. So this statement is very relatable with us because we all are human beings, and we all know that mistakes are a part of human life, and we all are aware of that. So I would like to say that whenever a child is born, he or she is not aware of that what is right and what is wrong, what is mistake and what is good thing for me. He or she not is not aware of that. After that, he is growing up, and he or she is studying on school, and for instance, he or she getting failed in a subject. One type of child are scolds by his or her parents, and one type of child are given advices from his or her parents. But those children who are getting more scolds of their parents, they are getting afraid and nervous that how should I recover it, how should I improve my subject, and he or she getting very afraid of it. But those childs who are not those children who are not at that much scolds by their parents, they are started recovering it and improving in that subject and trying that how should I give to best to the subjects, because he or she is not have some afraid of nervousness on that. But even we are talking about fault, then fault is depends upon situation. In which situation we are doing it's right, in many situations we are doing that it's wrong. For instance, even if we are beating someone, it's wrong, we all say that it is wrong. But when a man or a woman doing crime, and they are committing crime, and they are given punishment by the court, this is not wrong thing, and this is not the thing that we are judging it that they are doing wrong and all that. So for me, this all are depending on the situation, and we are human being. Human psychology most only focused on the negative things, because we expect love more all the times. So we don't value it, who loves me, who care or affection on me, who given me, who helps me too much. But we are not expecting mistakes. So whenever one of our friends, one of our parents, anyone doing any kind of mistakes, we are getting it, we are nurture it, and then it is bigger. This thinking process is getting bigger in our mind. So for me, please focus on the good things, good efforts, not only the bad things only, or mistakes only, or faults only.
Okay, let's start from the very grassroots level on this topic.
Okay.
As we are going to talk about mistakes.
Yes.
So now, how it's possible for a person to identify he or she is whenever engaged with a piece of task? He or she is engaged with a piece of task. How it's possible for him or her to identify that that's a boo-boo, that's a mistake? How it's possible?
I don't catch you.
Whenever a person is doing something,
Yes.
definitely has made a mistake.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So now, how it's possible for him own self before identifying somebody else that he made a mistake?
It is
What indication he will be getting out of 5 senses that this is the mistake which I made?
whenever a work of a person giving him or her in a negative effect on him or her life, so I think this is a mistake for him. This is a thing. For instance, I'm I'm enjoying I'm committing a love with someone, and he's not for me, he's not my type. So I think it was wrong for me that I am spending all the times with him, After that, few times after, I realized that uh, it was wrong. It is wrong. Then I should leave it. I don't think that I'm giving much more effect and I'm doing these things, that things for him, and I am stucking over there and let be in a bitter reality. I think so.
Okay. Now the question is that to identify something, the question I put to you, but you didn't get the meaning of my question. So let me help you a bit. Whenever we are going to do a task, at the very beginning, whether we will be making mistake, whether we will be making perfect, that is a secondary part. Primary part, we will be putting our effort, having knowledge,
Yes.
isn't it?
Yes.
So now, do you think so? At present, we are very much expert and confident enough to accept the piece of task that this one I can do it. After that, secondary part is a mistake, maybe the correct. Do not go for the result. First, be in an act.
Yes.
So, how many of us are highly mindset having for the act that no, let me do this. What is there? Let me see. Just because I put this question to you, just because at present I have seen there are many people, those who does not have the quality, the person whom he or she is judging, the person who is judged, he or she has maybe much better quality, but they are trying to give a paisa with free of cost. Try to understand the question. What I wanted to know from all of you, the question is that knowledge, is it at all plays a very vital role in a human being's life? Whether
Yes,
you are
obviously.
loving someone, whether you are making any mistake in both the sectors, do you think so a piece of knowledge really very much important?
Knowledge is very important for our life, because knowledge gives us the right idea, the difference between the right idea and the wrong idea, and and what is the wrong thing. Even I am a person, I am judging someone without knowing his or her life, without knowing her characters, his or her characters. So I'm doing wrong. If I have enough knowledge and enough mindset to identify that this is the wrong thing, then I'm not doing so. Why I'm judging everyone without knowing his or her. Knowledge is always take a part in the thinking process of a human being. I think so, for me.
Thank you very
These
much.
days, all forms of punishment have been abolished from schools. You know very well.
Yes,
Teachers are
sir.
not allowed to punish the students.
Yes, sir.
How far is this particular technique successful in teaching the students successfully?
For me, sir, completely abolish this
It
punishments.
has been done on the order of the court.
Yes, sir.
Honorable court.
Yes.
And for that reason, the teachers have to refrain from any sort of punishment to the students. Now, do you think that this particular method will take and the students will acquire more knowledge than before?
No, sir. Actually, the court given this statement just because of there are various cases present there, because there are many teachers who are brutally tortures students for whatever he or she done. I don't aware of this, but they are brutally tortured. This is not expected from a teacher. So even they are talking about punishment, then
That's a
it has.
handful few. Just
Okay.
a handful few. Most teachers look upon their students as their own children.
Yes,
And
sir.
you are talking about a few exceptional teachers who generally don't have the right mind, rational mind, perhaps for that is
Yes, sir.
brutally treat the students. So the government has every right to punish those teachers, but that does not necessarily mean that you should abolish the system from
Yes.
schools
Yes, sir.
and destroy the career of children. The children are not being able to make a good career
Yes,
these
sir.
days because they're not learning. They're not afraid of
Yes, sir.
school instructional hours. They know very well that even if they don't prepare their homework, the teachers can do nothing. So they focus too at the homework assigned by the teachers.
Yes, sir.
So what do you want to say about that?
Actually, sir, I am a teacher of a few students. I am teaching. So I noticed that today's children are not worry about their marks and their whatever subjects it is, but they are don't worry. They are fixed that in out of 100 I'm getting 30, that will be with the passing marks, and I'm getting passed. That's their mindset, that I am getting passed and all the things gets over. I am trying to teach that this is not the level that you are going, that passed in an
Some
exam.
form of punishment should be inflicted on those students, you feel?
Punishment not, sir, but I think counseling is better option in that case.
How will you counsel the children?
Counseling not in only a class. Actually, I think we should we should take that responsibility that we are given we are counseling the students about their
What
future.
is counseling?
Counseling means, sir, if they are
Parents
focus.
counsel their students. Children, teachers counsel their students. But after that, what sort of counseling are you talking about? Say, I'm telling the students the ill effects of not preparing the homework on a daily basis.
Yes.
The students know this is just in the form of counseling from me. But even after that, the students are not seriously learning their lessons. And after that, what should I do? Should I inflict some amount of punishment on the students, at least a minor punishment?
No, sir, for me punishment is not necessary in that case.
How will you do
Then
that?
for
There
a
are some
student,
incorrigible children. Incorrigible.
yes, I know about that, but I think, sir, in case of incorrigible children, you said that in that of case parents should be aware of this, because
Parents
parents.
are well aware. Parents do not sometimes attend the parent-teacher meeting even. Even some parents are there who come to school and tell that our children do not obey us.
Yes.
So we are sorry, we can do nothing about the children.
Okay, sir, I remember an incident.
Children are very disobedient these days.
Yes, sir. This has happened. Please don't mind me. This has just happened because of their parents, sir. Because I remembered an incident.
No, because of their parents, all right. I
Yes.
accept that. But what should a teacher do? From the standpoint of a teacher, what should a teacher do? Teacher should punish the students so that the student comes next day to school preparing the homework, or the teacher should just leave it at that. Look, all right, the student does not prepare his homework, it's not my business.
All of the teachers, sir, in school, I'm not talking about private tutor, in the school, they are not aware of this, that the students, the lowest average students of the class, they are not aware of this. They are just taking the merit list and they are publishing it, and they are creating calling a parent teacher meeting, and after that their responsibility are over.
What else can the teachers do? I'm a teacher, I have been in this profession for over 35 years. So I have gathered enough experience. And that's why I'm asking you, what should a teacher do? As we know very well earlier, we used to punish the students
Yes,
if
sir.
they did not prepare their homework. But these days, because the court has ordered, court has ruled, we the teachers have to refrain from inflicting any form of punishment on the students, and the students are well aware of that fact.
Yes.
That's why they know very well that the teachers are toothless, flawless, they can do nothing, they come to school without preparing their homework. Now,
Yes.
under such circumstances, what do you expect a teacher to do?
Teachers has doing nothing in that case, sir. I think teachers
Teachers have no role to play.
the teachers should have a role to play, but teachers played a role in a limited quantity.
What
but
is that? What is that? Please delineate, specify.
I already told that, sir. There is some counseling, talking with the students, and the setup of their mind, that how they are think in
Listen,
that
my
case.
dear, listen,
Yes.
my dear. In our rural schools, village
Yes, sir.
schools,
Mhm.
there are about 2,500 to 3,000 students in a certain school. Is it possible for the teachers to make a case-specific study and counsel
No.
them accordingly, as you are suggesting?
No, I think, sir, they are please recruiting a teacher or a counselor for a one period. Please adding a period in every school that
I
we are.
understand what you are saying, but my question is not the my question. That even if there is a council there, okay, that counselor will that counselor be able to counsel each and every
No.
student individually?
No.
And under such socio-economic circumstances, where the parents do not afford the psychiatric treatment or the psychological treatment
No,
of their children, how do you suggest that the children should be counseled? The parents, one is a pedicab man and another is a charwoman. She moves from door to door cleaning utensils. Okay, do you expect them to counsel their children, or do you expect them to take their children to a professional counselor?
No, sir, this is not possible in that case.
That's why I'm
That's
asking.
why I am told that teachers all the teachers should take this responsibility to, because teachers are made their students for a limited time. This is not possible that every time we are noticing we are noticing them. But apart from that, I think that parents are play a huge role in the life of the students. So if
Now,
parents,
how will they? That's why I have cited the example of their profession. Father is pulling the pedicab. Okay, in the morning he goes out with his pedicab. He returns home at 2 o'clock. He has grub. Then he goes out again. He returns home late at night, around 8, 9, or even 10 o'clock, drunk. Is it possible for those parents to pay attention to their children? If they have 2 or 3 children, is it possible for them? I'm telling you, I'm requesting you to consider the circumstances of our country, this developing country.
yes, sir.
Give your well-poised opinion.
Okay, sir. In that case, I think father is working, and I think mother is a housewife or mother is working. They are not.
Charwoman, moving
Oh.
from door to door, washing utensils
Okay, sir.
in order to take out for an existence.
But they are returning home, sir.
Yes, of course.
They are returning home. After that, I think they should have to talk their children for
You are
limited
speaking
time.
absolutely impractical, because a pedicab man will come back home and counsel the children.
Counsel not, just talk to their
About
child.
what?
The
Father is also returning dog tired. You know very
Yes,
well. It's
yes,
not
sir.
a very easy task to pull the pedicab.
yes, sir.
And so when the father returns home, father is shacked out, all shacked out. Mother returns home, mother is also encumbered with the task of cooking, washing the utensils of her own family. And after that, do you expect the mother to sit down with the children to have a quality talk? Is it not impractical? You are speaking like a child. What should we do under such circumstances? Love is there,
Yes,
all
sir.
right.
Love is there.
but the faults, even if we find out the faults, even if we find faults with our students, we can do nothing. We cannot change the faults.
Yes, sir.
That's why I have asked you so many questions. As a teacher, I'm puzzled. I will know from you. Do you think some ideal environment should be there in the schools?
Yes, sir. Obviously.
What is your opinion about an ideal atmosphere?
Ideal atmosphere, not only basis on the education, I think there are different types of things that I think that should be starting in every schools for children to understand their process of thinking.
Okay, now I just cite the example of our institute, one of our institute. Have you
Okay.
ever seen any student being punished in this class? How long have you been here?
I'm
Yes,
1 year.
1 year. There are students here who have been here for many more years. Even Pusha, who is your mediator, has been here for about a decade. Has he ever seen any student being punished in this institute?
No, sir. I'm not.
Obviously not. But still, many successful students have gone out of this institute. So how has it been possible? For 1 year you have studied,
Yes, sir.
you have reviewed, you have surveyed. So now, what is your opinion about that?
I think, sir, this environment in the inside the classroom, this environment helps the students to cover up their problems about speaking in English. I think
That's
this
why
is,
I asked you about the atmosphere, the
yes, sir.
educational atmosphere of a school. And you told me about counseling.
Yes, sir.
Counseling is a technical term.
Yes, sir.
Not all the teachers are able to counsel, because the teachers are the product of this education system. So how do we expect a teacher who is the product of this education system to counsel the students? It's impractical.
Yes.
They are not well trained. And for that reason only, some amount of punishment at the school level is a basic requirement. But you are saying repeatedly that no, you are dead against punishment. You are opposed to punishment.
Yes, sir. I'm opposed to punishment whenever it crossed their limits. But
I'm saying some amount of punishment. Try to understand what I'm saying. I'm not talking about any brutal
and
punishment.
in the schools that they have a punishment.
What is that?
Let's stand outside
No.
for a class.
Now.
Is now
There
at
are
present
punishments.
abolished.
That is illegal. That is illegal.
But
What
they
is
are-
being done
they-
is illegal. We are exposing.
Punishment present.
Those days gone by. We are here present. That side is trying to bring you
Now
into
I'm-
the picture.
Now I'm teaching some students, but they told me that standing outside and schools students is the part
Standing outside is a kind of desired punishment for the students. At least they get
For pleasure.
relieved. If I ask a student to go out of the class, very gladly he will. So that's the punishment. You will be loitering outside.
But they're using it.
For me to stand outside. I will be busy teaching my students. And that particular student outside will be moving around and disturbing other classes. And from each class, if one student also comes out from 5 to 10, 5 or 6 students are outside. And they are chatting, standing somewhere. Is that punishment?
but they're using it in terms of punishment. The teachers are using it.
No, is it affecting the
No,
students?
this is not effective. This
That
is not
the
effective.
thing.
This is not effective, sir.
Then what is effective? How can I make teaching learning more interesting for the students?
I don't have
With
any
love,
answers.
of course. With love. That's your topic today.
Yes.
That where love is thin, faults are thin. So if love is thin, then the children's faults will become thick. So love is required.
Yes.
We have to love the students in which manner. You know very well, if I touch a student, the student will go back and say, the sir has given me a bad touch.
Yes, sir.
Even a male student will say, and then there will be a court case against me. Strange. My gosh. I'm going to pat the student on the back for his success. He will just complain to the headmaster that the teacher has given me a bad touch. What can I do at the time? Who will stand for my security, my safety, my security, my prestige, my reputation? What is ultimately going to happen to this particular education system?
Nothing.
Don't
Nothing
be
is
so
going to
hopeless. I guess you are a young girl.
Yes,
So
sir.
you are the teacher of the upcoming time. Isn't it? So you should come out, we should evolve rather a theory or a particular way that will be fruitful. That's why I'm asking you so many questions.
Yes.
I'm an old haggard. I'm a very old teacher, so nothing is expected of me. Nothing new is expected of me. You are a new one. You are growing now, as you have already told that you have about 3 or 4 children whom you teach on a daily basis.
Yes, sir.
So, what sort of a theory are you evolving in order to make teaching learning more enjoyable?
I'm teaching them in a funny way. Like
That is what I wanted to know from you.
I'm teaching in a funny way. Like I'm not even getting very angry when they are not coming on in me in the without their homework. I'm just sitting there beside them, and I'm just telling that do your work in front of me. After that, I will start the second chapter, and they are trying to do in front of me because they are a little bit afraid of me, but I am not get very much angered, but
Fingers
they're also.
crossed. Okay. You keep your fingers crossed.
Sir.
You don't understand what I mean by this?
Best of luck.
Then is be optimistic. Let us be optimistic that your method will click. Thank you very much.